Morning all, hope you're keeping well. Bit of crazy science today with me. Today we're going to talk about monomaths and polymaths. Now, a lot of you clever people out there will know what monomaths are and polymaths, but for those that don't, I'm just going to run through it because it's not something you'd come across in your everyday life. See, a monomath is somebody who strives to be the best they can be on their subject. So whatever their chosen subject may be, could be English, could be ancient history, could be physics, could be cooking, could be sports, could be fishing, could be building, could be whatever it is. And they will strive to be, and they'll have a wide range of knowledges on that subject. And they'll know everything there is to know about that subject. Whereas a polymath won't, but a polymath will be interested in the subject. But a polymath will look at all the subjects, and he'll have a knowledge, but it won't. If you put a polymath head to head with a monomath, he'd have no chance one-on-one on the monomath's chosen subject. This is simply not possible because the monomath is the expert on that subject. No ifs, no buts. But the problem is the monomath only ever learns from another monomath. For example, if I wanted to be a top scientist, you'd learn from the top scientist. Whatever their top scientist knew, you'd learn from them and you'd carry on. Whereas a polymath will step back and look at the bigger picture. Okay? Now the good news is you're all polymaths. A lot of you know that, a lot of you don't know that, but we all have the ability to be polymaths and monomaths. Because things are always in twos. There's been a few polymaths over the years. Da Vinci, Einstein, many, many more. All very clever people. Very clever. But at the time, when they spoke, crazy people. No, crazy people. I don't think so. In reality, they weren't crazy. They were just clever people who weren't listened to at the time. And that's nobody's fault, because a monomath can't listen. A monomath has no real intention of listening to anyone apart from themselves, because they know what they know. And they're not wrong, because they do. So, if we simplify this down a bit, and we know there's two types of people, monomaths and polymaths, it'd be fair to say, if anyone got close to the key to life, they'd have to be a polymath. And I only say this because if we started at point A, wherever that may be, the Big Bang, creation, Earth just formed, whatever you believe is fine, but we'll just call it point A, and we're now at point B, anything that's happened in that time space has got to be, it's to do with life, it's got to be, because it's happened. So a monomath would never find the key to life out because they're on their subject and they're going forward on not the wrong path, but on their path. Whereas a polymath would look at all paths and try and link them up. Now, it's tricky because if a polymath spots something, how would he then go about telling a monomath who wouldn't listen? Hard. Especially if it's to do with the key to life, he'd have to email and contact every single department, every single religion, every single head of state, and of course they'd get one message of one bloke, and they'd be like, "Nah, you're a nutcase." Okay, that's how it works. It's how it's always worked. But the thing is not to worry about it, guys. Just simplify life down. Positive versus negative. Positivity always wins, so just keep being happy. And if you're happy being a monomath, be a monomath. But you have got the ability to be a polymath. You have. We all have. I don't think these guys were ill at all. These greats, I don't think they were mentally ill. I think they were just not understood, because they were going against the grain, and we should never go against the grain. Or should we? I'll keep digging, guys. Remember, you don't have to be the smartest in any subject. You just need to know the basics. Keep smiling. Positivity, always.